21, 22. It's just unbelievable all-around game. So I would say he's better than me now than I've ever been in my prime. That's how good he is at 22 already. And it's been a pleasure to be around him. He's a good kid. He wants to do well, and so that's been fun. And we've had a good relationship, and we stay in touch. And I'm always there for him if he needs something.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Allen at the guard spot. AI is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. And coming down the home stretch, Chris, this is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs really show their worth.
Yeah, definitely. You need the analytics, sports science. I mean, it seems to evolve a little bit every year.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Allen. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young.
And when Bogdanovich sinks these, it just cripples the defense. I mean, nothing you can do to guard against that.
AI passes to Allen. He kicks to Morant. Pass to AI. And AI throws it down.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
First, a little over a minute played so far. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he recovers it.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for AI.
And when you get past the shock of trading Cobb, you can examine Junior's game. He's been nothing short of amazing all season long. It's easy to see why they trust the future of the franchise to this kid.
And they took a big leap off the deep end with Junior, didn't they? But he's done great. Everything you could hope for to instill confidence in the decision they made. Morant, and it's in there.
You can't defend this any better. I mean, sometimes Morant is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Looking it over. Dish now to Bogdanovich. Over Allen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Now here's Morant, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And yeah, don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Teams will make substitutions. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Allen at the guard spots. AI is out there with Porter. And it's Tillman in at the 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers put on a show. He finished with 20 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Inside, here's AI. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Young against Morant. The offensive rebound. Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him over Young. Porter, no luck.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Allen passes to AI. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
What's up?
It's going to be on Trae Young.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Young's shot is off. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Four on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Memphis leading by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Collins against Allen. Back to AI. Out to Morant. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Grizzlies with some... And so it's Memphis in the... We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from AI.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young, following the score by Memphis. Takes the 3. That one misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right like that, that's your only option.
Grizzlies haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Young. 8 points for him. Lets it go with the 3. Allen with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the rejection by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. In close, he hits it. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with height.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. They get it back.
It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
The Hawks trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And AI throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young against Morant. Puts up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. AI right side. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks.
Changes for Memphis. AI is checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Allen. The Hawks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Morant kicks to Anderson. Morant passes to AI.
Well, that is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
And the pass to Okongwu. Outside Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Williams has got 14 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that one's good, Morant.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Okongwu. To the paint. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Porter finds Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 16 points for Ja Morant.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got John Morant. Jackson is out there with AI. Then it's Porter, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. The Hawks trail by 21. This is to Okongwu. Back to Young. Pass to Williams. Capella inside, working on AI. The kick out to Williams. He lobs it up. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. I mean, he's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down the time, try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes. Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Offside Collins to the inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Allen outside, back to Morant. Allen kicks to Morant, to the middle. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The feed to Bogdanovich, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Memphis on defense. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 17. And here's Morant. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Kicks it out to Collins. Morant against Young. Shot clock at 5, and they pick up 2.
And you gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 17. Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The pass to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Allen outside. Capella against Valanciunas. And AI throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Morant. Outside Collins. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And stolen by AI.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Number 6 at the line for 2.
Free throw good, AI. He doesn't get the second one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointers, Snell, and he's good on the three ball.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Jones kicks to Winslow. Back to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's AI missing. Got loose. First free throw is good.
A remarkably consistent performer. I mean, obviously a premier floor spacer, but one area where Snell has really improved, though, making plays for others.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Living and grinding, hustling it. Hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lanes, these snakes, these. Show these how to bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lanes, these snakes, these. Show these how to bars. Only you know what you've been through. Hard coded in the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what men do. If that's my dog, then I'ma hold him down like a